Thank you. I am really nervous. And when I was watching up there, I was really disappointed. You can actually see my hands in the background. And, you know, I think my left hand's going to be fine on the podium, but this is my shooting hand. Congratulations to all the other honorees and those that have come before us. I'd like to thank the board of directors for selecting me for this amazing honor. And after starting a much publicized 0-20 against Tennessee in my career, I have to say, you picked a good year to bring me to Knoxville. I never dreamed when I coached my first game back at Archbishop Carroll High School in 1977 that I'd be standing here today. And I know you don't accomplish anything that is of significance in your life without the help of a lot of people. And I'm so blessed to have all of them here with me to share this moment. Of all the players who I've coached over the years, I'm so happy to have all my favorites here tonight. From the oldest, one of my high school players is here. From my first class at Notre Dame through the 3 current players that have joined us, and a few very special players in between. Thanks for being here with me. It's only fitting that you're here because it was up to you to get me all those wins that got me here. My first coach at St. Joe's is here, Ellen Ryan, and the athletic director at St. Joe's, Don DeJulia, and the entire starting 5 from my senior year at St. Joe's is here with me tonight. We've been good friends for more than 30 years, and like me, they can appreciate how far women's basketball has come. We played in front of a handful of fans, but fortunately, there were a lot of Irish Catholics in Philadelphia because our coach's idea of improving attendance was to recruit players from big families. If only Ruthie Bolton lived in Philly. My first stop as a head coach was Lehigh University, and I have some friends here from Lehigh. I remember when I got the call offering me my first head coaching job. I hung up the phone, and Matt and I were celebrating, and you know, after we were finished, he said, "Oh, how much are they going to pay you?" And I said, "Oh my God, I was so excited I forgot to ask." Back in the 80s, basketball was just getting started at Lehigh, so I had to sweep the gym floor. I had to set up the shot clocks, which they used to go on the court. And I had to make sure to remember to bring the referees checks to the game, and then remember to pay them after we lost. While my husband, Matt, was filming the games and working the halftime shootouts, and our senior women's administrator kept the book. And then a miracle happened. The phone rang with an offer to come to Notre Dame. Well, we moved to South Bend, and about a week later, we were busy unpacking, and the phone rang again. And my husband answered it, and he came running up the stairs. He said, "Muff, you won't believe it. Sports Illustrated's on the phone." I said, "Dang, that sports information department is going to be good." So I was feeling pretty good about myself. So I get over, I pick up the phone, and they said, "Is this Muffet McGraw?" And I said, "Yes, it is." And they said, "For just 99 cents an issue." True story. I'm going on my 24th year at Notre Dame, and I still feel like the luckiest person in the world to be coaching there. I've experienced great triumphs and some painful defeats. But you learn a lot through adversity. You learn a lot about yourself. You learn a lot about the people that surround you. And I've been lucky to have a great circle of friends in South Bend. They meet me after each game at the Woods house to dissect the game. They start with the important things, my outfit, my shoes. And then they move on to pick the player of the game. And they're all here with me tonight. And I appreciate the friendship and support you've given me over the years, especially my good friend Eileen. I'd also like to thank Jill Bodensteiner, Kathy Spybrook, Charmel Green, Sally D., Chuck Lennon, Stephanie Menio, Chris Masters, and Heather Maxwell for their contributions they've made not just to our program, but for all the support they've given me throughout the years. You know, the Bible said that Moses died leaning on his staff, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. I've got the best staff in the country. Neil Ivey, Carol Owens, Jonathan Sippis, and Angie Potoff. I hope that when you become the boss, you're as fortunate as I am to have people who are as loyal, passionate, and hardworking as you all are. Together, we've accomplished a lot, but I love coming to work every day because of you. We started out as coworkers, and now I'm blessed to call you friends. A special thanks to Angie Pato for organizing this amazing weekend. You know, I've always been incredibly competitive, but I do come by it honestly. I come from a big family, not quite as big as the Boltons. But we had a big family, and when you have 8 kids and 7 pork chops, you gotta learn to move fast. My sister traveled to most of our games on the East Coast, and if you're looking for a party later, just find out what room the O'Briens are in. It really means the world to me to have you here with me tonight. My sister Patty is, to this day, the only person willing to call me after a loss. My sister Peg, every time somebody meets her and they talk with her, and then after the evening's over, they always say to me, "I can't believe you're sisters. I mean, you know, you have nothing in common." I said, "What do you mean?" They said, "She's so much fun." And my sister Kathy, who I can always count on to tell me, even if we lost, that my outfit was so much nicer than the other coaches. I love you guys. Thanks for all you do for me. And Lisa, Judy, and Bob, thanks for being here. You learn how to handle adversity by watching my mom. She lost a son, won a battle with breast cancer, and we lost my dad a few years ago, but she keeps moving forward. She's an amazing woman, and she's my hero. I've certainly come a long way from that skinny kid, 4-eyed kid, orthopedic red shoes, carrying a purse with a brick in it. Because I broke my arm when I was in 1st grade, and the doctor didn't think it was going to grow. We couldn't afford weights, so I had to carry a purse with a brick in it. That's probably why I don't carry a purse to this day. But you always believed in me. Thanks, Mom. I love you guys. To Murphy, my son Murphy, you are the reason I believe in miracles. You are everything I hoped you would be. Murph has been amazing to be around for these past 21 years. You know, when he was 10, we won the national championship in St. Louis, and in the semifinal game against Connecticut, we were down 16 at halftime and ended up winning by 15. So after the game, as you can imagine, all everybody wanted to know was, "What did you say at halftime?" And we went to the media room, they asked it, we went by the ushers and the fans, and everybody just shouted, "What a great halftime, it must have been great." And Murph was getting a little tired, you know, he was only 10, he was getting bored with the whole thing, and he finally looked up and he said, "Hey, Mom, if it was such a great speech, why didn't you give it before the game?" To my husband, Matt, you are my soulmate, my best friend, and I knew from the first moment I saw you that I would love you forever. You should be up here with me, because I couldn't have done it without you. They say that some people, thank you. They say that some people come into your life quickly and quietly go, while others stay for a while, leave footprints on your heart, and you know your life will never be the same. That's how I feel about everyone that's here with me tonight. I am truly blessed to have you as a part of my life. Thank you.